welcome to the first episode of The Little Stove. Today we're here in New York's West Village at Mole Restaurant on Hudson and James Street, and we're going to talk to the chefs and owners about their restaurant, how they started up, they have a few right now, and what I can learn from them about my business. Here with owner Nick Cervera. Nick, thank you so much for taking the time to talk with us and show us around your beautiful place, get a little information on what it's like to be in the business. Tell us a little bit just about Mole, how you came up with the concept and the name, and how you really got into the business.
I graduated high school in '83. Went to work for my uncle who had a restaurant on Long Island. I was actually putting myself through school to do something else, and just fell in love with it. It's just such a fun business. I couldn't see myself sitting behind a desk from 9 to 5, every day of the week. I'd rather be around people, the fun, the atmosphere. It's just talking to different people every day. Every day is a different situation in the restaurant business. Good or bad. It makes you know you're alive.
So, your lovely wife, Lupe, doing all the cooking in the kitchen. Tell us a little bit about her history and how she became a cook, and maybe a little bit about how you guys met, the love connection.
We met in 1987, and we were together for a couple of years before we had opened our first place, which was Taco Taco in 1990. It was actually quiet in the beginning. Our business wasn't successful. She always believed in tradition and keeping the authentic flavors of Mexican food. Back then, New Yorkers really weren't ready for it yet, I don't think. And then in the past, 8-10 years, kind of Mexican food has started to make had a big surge in New York.
How did you find the spot?
One day I went to one of the websites to see what they're saying about us opening in Williamsburg, because I was a little curious. And on the right side of the page was restaurant closings. So I clicked on Mi Cocina, which this was formerly Mi Cocina, and because I wanted to find out why they closed, because I knew they were good, but it didn't give any information. But it did list the new real estate agent that was listing it, and so we called, and sight unseen from my desk, we started to strike a deal with the real estate agent, and we did a little tour in Mexico of tequila, and the final deal was struck while I was in the town of Tonalá. And, we were just walking around doing the tourist thing, and she calls me and she says, "Look, the landlord said, okay, we'll do the deal." And I was like, great. That's hung up, and we were like...
That's part of the battle that I've really been having with my place, is trying to find a location. And for me, not knowing, do I take this place that's big? I mean, do you just go for it when you find something that's good, or do you look at 10 different places,
Well, definitely look at as many as you can. There are a lot of deals out there now, as you know, the economy is not the best. And you can find good value right now. And if you do the right thing, you'll be okay. I mean, don't forget, New York people have to eat.
It's great to hear from someone who has really experienced and opened such amazing, beautiful places like this.
Thanks.
And the photographs are great too, you're saying?
Yeah, this is a friend of mine. His name is Stefan Schocker. He's actually one of the top 300 photographers in the world, this guy. We met through Mole, and we invited him down. We were doing a tequila tour anyway, so we said, "Stefan, why don't you come down and you do the pictures? We'll pay for everything. Yeah. You do the pictures, and you'll put them on, in the new restaurant."
So Nick, one of the things that, I'm wrestling with is that right now I lead a life. I'm a bartender 2 days a week. I get to come and go as I please. If I want to go to a movie, I go to a movie. If I want to go to lunch, I go to lunch. So part of it is me thinking about, oh my God, I'm going to be tied down, married to this place. I mean, how do you deal with that? How is that for you?
You just said it. That's the truth. Forget about your freedom. When you own a business, you don't own the business. Your business owns you. My wife and I, we're up at 9 a.m. We're here in our new venture, and we're here till midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning. It doesn't come easy. I mean, it looks like it is fun. I mean, it looks like it's all fun and games, but it's a lot of work involved.
So not only is Mole a fantastic Mexican restaurant, delicious food, but it's also a tequileria with killer looking tequilas that I've never even heard of. I'm a bartender. And I can't lie, Nick, I have been waiting all day since we got here to try a cocktail. I can hardly contain myself. So let's say we get over to the bar and try some cocktails.
Let's go.
So here we are, where all the magic happens at the bar, which is beautiful, by the way. Look at this tile work, it's so gorgeous. So you're gonna make us a cocktail. I cannot wait. What are you gonna make?
Yeah, well, today we're gonna make a hibiscus margarita. We just like to use really good quality tequilas. You know, this is one of my favorites, Siete Leguas.
Can you take a look at the bottle?
Sure, yeah.
Ooh, a horse.
Siete Leguas. Well, Siete Leguas was.
What does that mean?
Siete Leguas means 7 leagues, but that was Pancho Villa's horse's name.
Yes.
Make the cocktail.
Yes, make it. Looks delicious. Oh, I'll wait for you. Salud. Chin chin. Oh my god. Hibiscus. Come on, what is this? Ginger? This is very good. Thank God. I just don't understand. What is this?
¿Cuántos pandilleros has matado para que te persiga el Estado? Que todos los hechos tienen un